Hi Dreamers, welcome back. I have another product review for you today and I'm really super excited about this. You guys know that I don't wear lashes, false lashes very often because number one, I suck at putting them on, and number two, they're just so difficult to try to find the right pair that works, that's gonna really be perfect for my life. I write a newspaper, so all day long I'm meeting with people. I'm meeting with the mayor, I'm meeting with the chief of police. Now granted, this is a relatively small town and I see these people on a regular basis, but I still want to look professional. I don't want to look like that I walked out of my house and I was a lot more concerned about my appearance than my brain, if that makes sense to you. I know a lot of you girls really can identify with that. So I've been looking at lashes for a really long time. I found some at Walmart that I kind of liked, but honestly, to put them on in the morning is way too much of an effort. I love the look, I don't like the effort. So Esquido contacted me and I've looked at their lashes 100 million times and kind of oohed and awed over mink lashes and just wondered if they really were that much better than the cheaper ones that I could get at Walmart. I'm sure that they had to be. So when they contacted me, I absolutely jumped at the chance to try out their lashes. Even though I'm not a regular lash wearer, I figured that somebody with less experience might be able to give you a little bit more of a honest review, a practical review. Practical is probably the better word. So they sent me my lashes and they came in this little box. Before I even got the lashes, I went on their website, which is Esquido.com. I'll have it linked below. And I was kind of a little bit overwhelmed. I've looked at their website multiple times before. I've looked at other lash websites, and it's just kind of overwhelming because when you're ordering something online, you don't necessarily know what it's going to look like. And you get caught up in the different sizes and the different lengths and is this going to work? Is this going to work? So Esquido has this really great thing on their website and it's called the Lash Guide. If you go to their homepage and look at the very top, right next to shop, it says shop and then it says Lash Guide. Click on that and there's a little quiz that it'll give you, kind of like when you're signing up for a subscription box, but there's a little quiz and you'll answer a few questions, and I answered questions honestly about my wants for these lashes. I didn't want them to be too over the top. I had gotten a pair of lashes one time in a subscription box and I never wore them because I put them on twice and I just immediately took them off because they seemed almost like I was a caricature of myself. They were just too big, and I'm a small person. I have a small face, so I have very specific lash needs, but that Lash Guide really helped me to hone in on what I was looking for. So it eventually gave me 3 different choices for lashes, and the ones that I picked out are the Starlet Lashes. And hold on, let me click off this website really fast so that I can give you some information about these specific lashes. So these are the Starlet Lashes. And one thing that I really like about these lashes, you'll see on the back, it has, let's see, come on, focus. It has this volume information right here, and then it has a picture of the lashes. So that volume information is available on the website, and I did choose something with a little bit less volume. It's a rating 3, and there were, I think, a couple that had a little bit less volume, and there were some that had a lot more. So this one was kind of in the middle. I really liked the way they looked, and I liked the fact that they were longer on the outside and shorter on the inside. I tend to not like to wear lashes that are just as long on the inside because I can see them all day, and I know that sounds kind of weird, but I tend to like this butterfly effect a lot better. So they sent me these lashes and they did come in this little box. Starlet is one of their newest lashes and it was one of the ones recommended to me. So here's kind of what the inside of the box looks like, and then that is where the lashes came. Now obviously they're on my face and not in the box. These are handcrafted, so I think that testifies a lot to some of the things that I'm going to talk about here in just a second, which is really how they wear it and their durability. So it's got, you know, some information on here about how to apply, how to trim the lashes. I did need to trim these just a little bit. I do have small eyes, so I did end up trimming off just a little bit from the inside corner. And it does tell you how to remove the lashes, which you want to do before you remove your makeup. And the way that I did it was I took a Q-tip and I just took a little bit of some oil-free eye makeup remover. I have the Neutrogena one, I think, right now, and just kind of rubbed it on there and they came right off. And then I used that same cotton swab on the other side to kind of clean off that lash band and dissolve any of the rest of the glue. And I'm going to tell you that that is a really, really important step to taking care of these lashes. You know, the ones that I've gotten from like Walmart, CVS, or whatever that costs $5, I never really took super careful care of those lashes, and I would still get, you know, maybe 3 uses out of them before I ended up throwing them away. And I had never really thought to do this. Again, I'm kind of a lash beginner, so it does say on here to do that, and I did follow their instructions exactly, and I am amazed at how well these lashes have held up. They've even held up to me, and I feel like I'm pretty brutal on them. So that's really sort of an important thing to make sure that you're doing. They also sent me this eyelash glue. And if it's going to focus, this is the Esquido Companion Eyelash Glue. This is available on their website too. And I'm going to come back to this and talk to you about that in just a minute, sort of my thoughts on it, because I've had a world of problems with eyelash glue. Okay, so let's get back to the lashes. First off, these look super high quality. If you can see on my eyes, they're very full. They're very thick. They're very voluminous, which I only got the volume 3, which is really surprising. But I could tell right off the bat when I pull these out. Now, again, this is my very first experience with high quality lashes. I've never bought anything that I couldn't buy at a drugstore before. But the quality was just so amazing. And the issue that I've always had before with applying lashes is it is so hard to get it in the right place. And I would try and I would try and I would try, and half the time I would just give up. So putting lashes on was kind of an ordeal. These have a very nice curvature to them, and so it was very easy to, even just with my fingers, you know, kind of lightly place those on there and then just gently press them down. I didn't need any special tools. I didn't need tweezers. I didn't need magic to get these to go on my lashes. The other thing is I do feel them throughout the day. I don't think that there's any lashes that you're not going to feel throughout the day, but I will say that these are a bit more comfortable. The lashes that I've tried before, several pairs I've tried from Walmart, they're a little bit pokey in the corners, and these are not so, but I can feel them throughout the day. So I've tried these in several different situations. I have decided that getting up in the morning and putting lashes on is still probably never going to happen at my house. I'm one of those people who likes to get out of bed at the absolute last possible minute, and I live a minute and a half from my job. So I usually get up 30 minutes before I have to be there, and I can still do my makeup routine and all of my hair and everything. So the extra, I'll say I'm down to about 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5, to really get these lashes on correctly the way that I really want to, because I still move fairly slowly. So is it going to be part of my morning routine? No, probably not. But for special occasions, Ryan and I just went to a banquet that our city chamber put on, and I wore these lashes, and he was just blown away. He was like, wow, what did you do different? So, you know, and he knew I had gotten these, and so he was just really impressed with them. He said they look great. They don't look like I have fake lashes on. They don't look false. But he said they just make your eyes look just that much more beautiful. So, you know, you gotta listen to the husband, right? In this case, still boyfriend, getting married October 7th. That's coming. But so he was really impressed with them. I'm very impressed with the way that I can put these on and the way that I can take them off. It doesn't add, you know, before when I was trying the drugstore lashes, like I said, I would try and then just kind of give up. I think a lot of the reason why these are easy to apply is number one, that curvature that it has on the lash band. Number two, just the quality of the lash band and this lash glue. So I've tried probably every lash glue. I've watched all kinds of videos and looked at recommendations from people for different lash glues, and I've tried a bunch of different things, and I didn't really feel like there was anything different about them. They were all equally frustrating. But this glue is a little bit different. For one thing, it's got this kind of tiny little lip gloss applicator here, and it makes it very easy to just slide that right along the lash band and not get too much glue, because you know, sometimes you try the eyelash glue and you get those big globs, and then you've got to wipe it away and you've made a mess at this point. You just absolutely made a mess. But this was very, very easy to apply. And something that I think that a lot of people probably won't tell you about this glue, because they don't have the same issues that I do, because they are not as terrible at putting lashes on as I am, is that I have found that I can put these lashes on, and then if I do need to reposition them or move them a little bit after I put them on, because again, I'm not that great at this, you know, that this glue really kind of allows me to gently kind of pull that off and then reposition it. I've got a good, I would say, 5 minutes that I can do that, and the glue is still tacky enough that I can stick it back down without having to apply more, but it's dry enough that I'm not, or it's still kind of wet enough that I'm not tearing at the band, if that makes any sense. So very easy to kind of take the lashes off and reposition without having to reapply more glue, which is something that I've run into in the past. Now, I don't have any kind of eyeliner above this lash band. It is a black lash band. I really like the fact that it just kind of blends in with my eyeliner seamlessly, and I don't have to do anything else. I do put mascara on my regular lashes prior to putting these lashes on. I don't put any mascara on these lashes because they just really don't need it. But I have put the mascara on my eyelashes before, because I've just found that my eyelashes are very, very straight and down, and if I curl them and then put a little bit of mascara on, it does help them to stay a little bit straighter up into the lashes and blend in a bit more seamlessly. So very, very great. So the last thing that I was really concerned about with these lashes was how durable really are they, because these cost $29 a pair. For one pair, $29 a pair. So my concern was, how well are they going to hold up? How long is that going to last me? Because in my world, that's quite a bit of money to chunk down on eyelashes. Now, I know a lot of people spend a whole lot more. They get the false eyelashes, you know, glued on. They go in with $75 every 2 weeks or whatever. That's not going to happen in my world. $29 is quite a bit of money. So I tested these out in all kinds of weather, and fortunately for you guys, I live in Oklahoma, which means throughout January and February we've had every single type of weather possible. So I have tested these out in very high winds, when the Oklahoma wind really truly comes sweeping down the plains, and they really held up pretty well. The only issue that I did have when it was very, very windy was I did have the inside of one come up just a little bit, and I think that was more operator error than it was the lashes or the glue, because like I said, I'm still kind of a beginner. I've tried these out in very warm temperatures with a lot of humidity. And humidity is something that generally breaks makeup down, that makes it melt off your face, that makes it absolutely go away. And it did not do anything to these lashes. It did not make them budge. It did not make them wilt. It did not make the glue break down. And that was pretty impressive to me. I have also worn them in rain. Absolute pouring down rain. And in sleet. Now, I'm not saying that I walked out into the rain and just kind of let it pour over me. You know, I still had a hood over my head when I forgot my umbrella, so I still did have a little bit of protection. But the sleet, the rain, none of this affected the lashes. They didn't move, and even when it was sleeting and I got a little bit of ice kind of on the lashes, once it melted off, you know, I didn't pick it off because I wouldn't do that with my normal eyelashes anyway. I would just kind of let it melt, and it did not pull the glue off, and it did not not make the lashes look terrible. So I'm going to say that if you are a lash wearer, and this is something that you want for everyday use, or something that you even just want for special occasions, that yes, the Esquido lashes are worth the price tag. I know that if you guys are anything like me, you've looked at these. You've watched other YouTubers and you've looked at their lashes and you know that they're Esquido lashes. You even know which pair is their favorite Esquido lashes, and you want them, and you envy them, and you look on the website and you dream and you put them in your shopping cart, and you wait. I think when I actually went on the website to do this, I had 3 different pairs actually still in my shopping cart from the last time I looked at the website. But you know, I've always had trouble just pulling the trigger on that purchase because of the price tag, because lashes are not something that I consider to be an essential part of my makeup routine. However, after knowing that I really am going to get my money's worth out of these lashes, I will continue to purchase them. I'm not going to probably have several pairs on hand. I'll just have my favorite pair on hand. I am absolutely loving these Starlet Lashes because I think that they give the right kind of oomph that I'm looking for without going over the top. So I will be keeping a pair on hand for those special occasions, and you can absolutely bet that these Starlet Lashes, maybe not these, I might have worn them out by then, but these Starlet Lashes are going to be part of my wedding makeup routine come October. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today. If you have any questions that I didn't answer in this review about these lashes or about this lash glue, please leave me a comment down below and I will be happy to answer those questions. I will leave a link to the Esquido website down below. I don't get anything if you click on that. They did send me the lashes and the lash glue for free, but as with all my reviews, I always tell people that I'm going to give an honest review. I'm going to tell you what I think. I still am working on my Where Have I Been video. I edited it and I didn't like my edits. I think I took some things out that I wanted to leave in. So that is still forthcoming, and I do have a couple of drugstore review videos coming up for you as soon as I can, again, get my room to myself, because again, I don't have a dedicated filming area anymore. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a question, ask me down below and I will do my absolute best to answer it. And if I can't answer it, then I will contact Esquido and see if they can answer it for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with all of my absences and my crazy filming area now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.